Hello, my name is Teresa Saldana. I will be discussing the American Life, the podcast, The Problem We All Live With, Part 1 and Part 2. Some of the emotions I was experiencing while listening was anger and sadness, of course. I am very big on diversity and I'm very big on eliminating segregation and discrimination. I want to be a part of the reason that it's such a big deal to children of the next generations that they realize diversity is amazing. It's beautiful. It's America. America is supposed to be a diverse country. That's why we have so many people here of diversity. Anyways, this information that I found out affects children in educational institutes because if a child is going to a school that is paid less, that is dealt with less care, they're going to be affected educational wise. They're going to not be as successful. They're going to not feel like they are cared about. So in the end, they might end up with depression. They might end up not successful or in jail. It will affect children in, let's say, inner city schools than nice suburban white schools that have more opportunity for growth. What are some ways I could share this education? I could share this knowledge with other educators by letting them know how fortunate we are today, the 21st century in 2017, to be able to have diversity in our classrooms, be able to talk about heritage and culture, and to be able to understand that even though there are children that still live in poverty and that still go through hard times, that we are able to make the difference from the home to the classroom, and from the classroom taking it home, to be excited about learning, to be excited about the future. How's this topic considering both beyond the traditional aspect? Okay, so the traditional aspect of education was in the 18th, 19th century. They had segregation, they had discrimination. I think the difference is that in the podcasts, they're trying a little bit at a time, baby steps. Change is very difficult for the world. It's very difficult for humans. And as a whole, it's difficult to understand that we want to feel safe. We want to feel educated. We want to feel like our children are getting the best. And I feel like it's beyond the traditional aspect, because today's society we're trying harder. And we're becoming more open-minded. And I hope that in the future, we become so open-minded that we figure out education in its perfect levels, because we are not. I want America to be number one in education, of course. I want us to realize that it's important that our children and our children's children, the future is out there. And how us as teachers, as educators, dish it out, it's how it's going to be handled in the future.